Hey everybody, Astr0Nick here, and I am at Kennedy Space Center for the 50th anniversary of the moon landing. I came to the Kennedy Space Center because I wanted to learn hands-on from the experts about the Apollo missions and launches. But the lines were too long for the free bus tours, so I took a VIP tour instead. So let's take a tour of the Kennedy Space Center. Come on! Our first stop was to the Apollo launch pad. This launch pad also served for the shuttle missions. Here I am explaining that, but due to microphone malfunctions you cannot hear me. The launch pad and tower are still in use today, and now are home to SpaceX. On that day, 3 brave men who trained tirelessly using innovative technology and mathematics ascended on an elevator 362 feet high. They were strapped into a capsule atop of 272 tons of material that required 15 tons of fuel per second and were launched into history. As the rocket lifted off, thousands gathered on the coast to watch this historic and challenging launch. Looking up into the daylight, the people watched as the rocket grew smaller and smaller, but their excitement and hope was just as big as it had ever been. And then, the astronauts faded into the blue. After a trip to the launch pad, I was brought to around the Vehicular Assembly Building, the building where they build all their spacecraft. It was massive. A building big enough to fit a Saturn V rocket and have room to spare. It's quite remarkable when you're standing next to it. Finally, we ended up where all guests end up during these tours, the Apollo Saturn V Center. I arrived to the Saturn V Center that was accompanied by a new garden, honoring those of the Apollo missions, and some new decor to celebrate the 50th anniversary. The Saturn V Center takes you into the history of these landings with artifacts and memorabilia, And by the time you are finished, and if you're as young as I am, you will have felt that you had witnessed this amazing accomplishment back on July 20th, 1969.
Forward, drift into the right a little. 30 seconds. Forward, drift. Contact light. Okay, engine stop.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Roger, Tranquility. We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're going to be busy for a minute.
Armstrong is on the moon. Neil Armstrong, 38-year-old American, standing on the surface of the moon. On this July 20th, 1969.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Oh, that looks beautiful, Neil.
It has a stark beauty all its own. It's like much of the high desert of the United States. It's different, but it's very pretty out here.
Beautiful view.
Isn't that something? Magnificent sight out here.
Magnificent desolation.
Tranquility Base, Houston. Guidance recommendation is pings, and you're cleared for takeoff.
Roger, understand. We're number one on the runway. 7, 6, 5, engine arm ascent. Beautiful. Very smooth. Very quiet ride.
Apollo 11, this is Hornet, over.
Apollo 1, this is Apollo 11, reading you loud and clear. Our position 1330.
I planned this trip for 5 years, having visited on the 30th and 45th anniversaries respectively. The Apollo missions not only have meant so much to me as a youth, but also to the entire world. What 400,000 people were able to accomplish when they worked together is absolutely amazing. It is proof that we can accomplish great things. And unlike the 45th anniversary, I can say we are going back.